Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. This is year 2, day 12 of our free-to-play farming guide. And I think today's just going to be a quick video. Nothing too crazy, because I got to get going. But I did want to make a video today. And, yeah, because I want to. I want to go ahead and just talk about Ahsoka. So, if you did not see the most recent episode of Ahsoka, episode 6, go ahead and go watch that and then come back to this video. I am going to be talking about spoilers from that episode. Just letting you know now, spoilers for Ahsoka episode 6. Okay. So, to start off the discussion about Ahsoka episode 6, I think it was a better episode than last week's episode 5. I do. And here's why. I think it was better because I think episode 5 opened up too many lore-breaking, world-breaking questions. And episode 6 did not. Episode 6 stayed within the rules of how we... Now see, here's the thing about any kind of fictional storytelling. In your first few movies, you can do whatever you want. And then people have to accept, viewers have to accept, these are the rules of the world. Whatever happens in these first few stories, those are the rules of the world. And people have to accept that. Like, okay, cool, that's how things work here. And then past that, when you're watching a story from this new fictional series, I understand how this works, so then this should not be able to happen. That makes sense. I'm trying to think of some examples. I don't know right now, but that's how fictional storytelling works. Like, as you tell your story, you're basically setting up rules for the world. How does the Force work? We start learning how the Force works. What is the Force? Old Ben tells us how the Force, a little bit about what the Force is in the first movie with A New Hope. And Luke learns about the Force. And then in the next movie, we learn, oh, the Force, Jedi can become Force ghosts. Okay, that's interesting. And all these other things. With episode 5, last week's episode, we see something that we haven't seen before. Which is okay. Almost every Star Wars movie has introduced a new Force power that we have not seen before. And might not ever see again. Phantom Menace introduced Force speed, and we never saw it again, outside of video games. The problem I find with episode 5, that until further information is released about it, whether in the show or in a book or in a comic, it seems like Ahsoka entered the world between worlds without anyone inside pulling her in. And from what we know about the world between worlds, you either have to enter through a gate or a doorway, or you get pulled in by someone at a gate or doorway. Well, right there alone, questions and kind of, I won't say breaks, but it appears to break the understanding of the rules that we understand about the world between worlds, which means if you're going to break it, you have to explain why this doesn't break the rules. You get to change the rules. But to change the rules, you have to explain it. And that's my complaint about that right now. And I have a few others, but it's not that I don't like that episode. I think that it works. It feels like it doesn't, if that makes sense. It feels like it breaks the rules of the world, the rules of the world that we understand as of right now. And I feel like they need to do more with it to explain why it doesn't, or what the new rules are. But with episode 6, I think it was really good. I think episode 6 was really good. I think Thrawn looked great. I know some people are pointing out that he has some weight on him. And I think, okay. Alright, that can be a criticism. Cool. It didn't bother me. I didn't even notice it. I think I was so distracted looking at like his chest up with just, how his eyes were fully red. And it makes me think back in Harry Potter, in the books, Voldemort has red eyes. His pupils are snake-like and red. And they didn't do that in the movies because it looked weird. Either it looked weird or it looked too scary, and so they didn't do it. Well, in here they're doing full red eyes, and I think it looks great. I think his voice sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. He sounds like Thrawn. I mean, and I know it's the same voice actor, but that was a good decision that they made. I think that I want to use the right word here. What they did with the stormtroopers, the Kintsugi, whether I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, I know I am using the correct letters. Kintsugi, which means gold seams. It is an art, I believe it's Japanese art. Yep, Japanese art, where when something is broken, you repair it with gold and you let the gold show through the cracks. So that you are repairing something with gold and you're letting the broken become beautiful by being repaired. I think it's a cool art. I've heard about it before. I've seen stuff about it before, and when I saw the stormtroopers, that's exactly what I thought about. Not that I remembered the word. I had to look it up, but that's what I thought about. I thought it was a great inspiration from Japanese art culture, and I think that was cool. I think it looked really cool. I think they did the same thing with the Chimera. The Chimera looked awesome. I think that what they did with the show, with the episode, was great. I did. We got to see Night Sisters in live action. They sounded like Night Sisters, the way they did like the double voices, just like in Clone Wars and Rebels. It was great. I loved the episode. But above all else, I loved the visuals of the episode. And that's what I keep finding myself with this show. The visuals look amazing. So, there's a quick rundown of my thoughts on the episode. What I loved about it so much. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. So comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about the episode? What stood out more than anything else to you? Because I'd love to hear it. I would love to hear it. So y'all comment that down below. As always, y'all have a fantastic day, and may the Force be with you.